4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from the strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled with a 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Inside give now from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He makes the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
He escapes the pocket. Pass was swarming him again.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
We'll call for the fair catch here. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of run in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Canes line up with a 1st and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. The Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami, 21, Oregon, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be brought down as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Miami, 21-0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. 1st down, looking for more now. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage could just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. That ball not loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Complete with the running back. They can't even get there. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Design quarterback run. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the strength.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Hurricanes come to the line with 1st and goal. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
2nd down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught! Touchdown, Miami!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Miami.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Kirkosby take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Drum.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Blocked by the receiver. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense facing second and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Oregon, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
A handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Play number 8 in this championship game drive when they face 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.